Good morning. My name is Lisa Joy. I'm an integrated movement specialist, and I'm here to bring you the best techniques to help you optimize your performance for playing music and in life. A couple of people have noted having wrist issues as of late. So I wanted to share some self-massage and mobilizing techniques. These are more from my background as a massage therapist, and this can really help you with warming up your hands, wrists, fingers, and forearms in order to mobilize and get playing. To get started is to just simply roll the wrists around. I'm holding my hands up for you right now, but you could simply hold your hands down if that felt more comfortable. Yep, and then reverse. Now, if you're getting a lot of cracking, snackling, popping, that sort of thing, people ask me all the time, is this good? Is this bad? Is it neutral? And the answer is, it depends. So if it hurts, then I would say back off and make your wrist circles really small, right? And just get them going, and then slowly increase that range of motion over time. And that can calm down the noise or the feeling of cracking and popping. So the next thing you're gonna do is grab your forearm just below the wrist so you have full ability to move it. And what I want you to do is just do some gentle squeezes going from the wrist down towards the elbow. You'll notice that I've positioned my arm one way. I'm going to take another pass by changing exactly where my fingers and thumb land on the forearm as you're working down. So you can kind of rotate your hand position. Good, and let's just do the other one for good measure. Now, it's important to note that sometimes if your fingers and wrists and forearms are feeling tight and stiff, it would seem counterintuitive to use them on yourself. However, when it's just you and your own body, then that's really all you may have as a tool. So just be gentle. This doesn't need to be a hard squeeze. We're working down the forearm strategically again. Change the position of exactly where your fingers are landing on the different muscles that go up your forearm. Beautiful. So the next thing we'll do is we're gonna once again grab right underneath that wrist and put a little bit more of a squeeze on it, and then go ahead and go back to this wrist circle. Now, by pressing down with your opposite hand, you'll feel maybe there's some restriction or resistance. So again, this is to help loosen up different parts of the different muscles. You have muscles that go all from each finger down to the elbow through the forearm. So again, you can change exactly where your hand is placed, right? And you may notice, oh, my finger has landed on something. So if you feel a little knot or something that's tight or feels useful, then you can press on it a little bit more. If you feel something that feels painful, back off and work on mobilizing another part or another muscle in the wrist. Wonderful. Okay, we'll shake it out and try the other side. So again, grab right below the wrist, put a squeeze on it, a little medium squeeze we'll call it, and start rotating the wrist around in a circle. Again, you don't have to hold it up. I'm holding it up so you can see, but you could hold it down low if that feels more comfortable on your neck or shoulders. Okay, and again, can change where your fingers are placed. Maybe you'll hit on something that feels particularly good. If you find something that's sharp, shooting, tingling, numb, back off. This is to mold and move and mobilize the muscles, which will give more space and room for the joint. Beautiful. Okay, last little technique we've got for today is you're going to take that wrist and grab, and now just rotate your finger back and forth and rotate your arm back and forth. And again, work down from the wrist to the elbow. You'll see my fingers are naturally curling, but if you wanted to add some variation, you could do this with open fingers, open palms, or fists. Notice I'm working all the way down to the elbow, and then I'm just gonna let my elbow rest in the hand and do a few elbow circles. Good. Last one here. Again, grabbing kind of a medium, light medium squeeze. This doesn't need to be very aggressive here. Remember, your other hand might be stiff as you're working on the opposite forearm. So this is just to get everything mobilized, moving. You could open the fingers for this. You can work with a fist. You can work with both. Good, and then sit the elbow in the wrist, or in the hand. Take some circles. Good. I hope that these help and you're feeling a little bit looser. And I'd love to hear more from you. Feel free to introduce yourselves if you're new. Feel free to send me a message and make requests. And I'll see you soon. Thanks. Peace.